Greetings, my curious friends. Today, we're going to talk about the tradition of ghost brides in China and its dark history. The concept of ghost brides may sound like something out of a horror movie, but in China, this tradition is real and significant part of the culture. So what exactly are ghost brides? Ghost marriages are also known as Minghun or spirit marriage is a cultural practice that has been observed in parts of China and other East Asian countries. In this peculiar custom, ghost brides are brides who are married after death. This practice has a history that dates back centuries. It's surrounded by fascinating beliefs and customs. There are two major types of ghost marriages. Marriage between two deceased individuals. This is often done when a family has an unmarried deceased daughter or son and wishes to ensure that they have a companionship in the afterlife. And the second type is marriage between a living person and a deceased person. In the traditional sense of ghost marriage, a living person, often a woman, is married to a deceased man. This marriage is considered a real and binding union, even though one partner is deceased, and it typically means that the living woman cannot marry other men or even have children. However, there are exceptions. In cases when the woman is young and hasn't had any children, a family may arrange for her to marry a living man. The children she bears in this new marriage are often considered the descendants of the deceased man. Additionally, in some instances, a woman married to a deceased man may be allowed to adopt a child, but this is subjected to the specific laws and customs of that region. The question whether a woman married to a deceased man can later marry other men or have children is complex and depends on factors such as her age, the reason for the ghost marriage, and the local laws and customs. And now let's look at the reasons for ghost marriages. There are a number of reasons why ghost marriages are performed. Some of the most common reasons include providing companionship. One of the main reasons for having a ghost bride is to ensure that the deceased has a companion in the afterlife. It is believed that being married in the spiritual world brings happiness and avoids loneliness for the departed soul. 2 is respecting the deceased. Ghost marriages are also a way to honor the memories of those who passed away before they could get married in real life. Chinese culture places great importance on respecting the deceased and their wishes. 3 is maintaining family lineage. In some cases, the practice is used to preserve the family lineage. If a man dies without having a successor, his family may arrange for him to be married to a living woman, with the belief that this union will produce a son who will carry on the family name in the afterlife. Now let's look into the dark history. The live burial controversy. While the ghost marriages themselves are a captivating tradition, they have a dark history that includes controversies related to alleged live burial of women. In the past, there were disturbing reports and allegations that some ghost marriages involved the live burial of women. These stories claim that the women were chosen to be ghost brides and then buried alive alongside the deceased man. This practice was believed to guarantee a female companion for the afterlife. The live burial of a woman as part of ghost marriages is a dark and disturbing aspect of Chinese history. It is important to remember that these practices were not universally accepted, and there were many people who spoke out against them. However, the fact that they did occur is a reminder of the dangers of harmful cultural traditions. In modern China, the practice of ghost marriages has faced criticism and has been outlawed at various points in history. However, it still persists in some rural areas and among traditional communities. It is important to be aware of the history of ghost marriages and the dangers that they pose to women. And thank you for joining me on this video, my friend. If you like the content that I'm covering, I will greatly appreciate if you could subscribe to my channel, my friend. And my wish for you is to stay hungry for knowledge and stay endlessly curious. Please take good care of yourself, my friend. Bye for now.
A random shout out to our community members to show my appreciation for your support. Thank you.
In the symphony of life, traditions can serve as a comforting melody, soothing the wounds of loss and fostering resilience. However, we must tread carefully, being mindful of traditions that might lead us down a darker path, where actions inflict harm and lives unravel. This is not the harmony we seek. True solace doesn't reside in the darkness or sacrifice of life. It's a tune of joy and benevolence that resonates through time. The void left by our departed loved ones becomes a canvas for acts of kindness and charity that echoes eternally. Their legacy does not belong in the shadows, but shines as a radiant brilliance, dispelling the pain. While traditions can sometimes assist us in the healing the wounds of loss and easing a pain, if they drive us towards darkness and compel actions that harm others or destroy lives, they cease to be the solace we yearn for. Darkness should never be the source of solace to fill the void left by our departed loved ones. Instead, let us fill the void with the radiance of joy and charity in their names, so that their deeds may endure forever. May the brilliance of goodness shine brightly, washing away the anguish and the pain, and hold on to the beautiful memories of your loved one, and let them bring you joy, comfort, peace through the troubled times. Take care.